the KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 5. Here's a live look around the state this afternoon. Fair skies for most locations, a bit more blue out towards the west, towards Williston, towards Dickinson. And notice those temperatures in the 30s towards Minot and Williston, still sitting pretty in the 50s down towards the south. That's because there's a wicked cold front moving in from north to south. It's passed through Minot and Williston already. Dickinson and Bismarck, your time is coming a bit later on this evening. So right now, there's the cold front right about there or so. Notice in Watford City, it's 48 degrees, and a bit further north, just 37 towards Williston, seeing more of those 50s down towards the south. We saw a 60, in fact, towards Mobridge earlier today. And again, as the front continues to move from north to south, we'll progressively get chillier, even in our far southern locations. So right now, Dickinson, 53, but we expect some snow, as weird as that sounds, as we push later on into tonight. Wind chill report right now brought to you by Absolute Comfort Plumbing and Heating. A big difference in this field. Again, not seeing much in the way of a wind chill for our friends to the south, but Watford City, it feels like 42, Williston 26. It just shows you the power of that cold front from town to town. So overall, our headlines, again, 50s right now, but snow is coming, believe it or not, as you push through the rest of the evening and into tomorrow. We trend overall a bit chillier over the next few days. No more 40s or 50s for a while once we get past today. But the good news is, if you're going to miss those 50s, we'll be seeing them once again as we get into our weekend. So right now, our broad storm team radar shows clear skies for the most part for our central front. Some clouds coming on in from that northwestern corner. Most of the snow is still, I guess you can see, way up here towards the northwest, and we'll be seeing that over the course of tonight and into early tomorrow. So right now, there are a few interesting things going on. So this area of low pressure right here is giving us this cold front. It's going to move through overnight. As that happens, we'll turn much chillier as this high slides on in from the northwest. But what's the most curious thing to me is people have been asking me all winter long, when are we going to get a Colorado low? Well, we have one right now. It's sitting right there. There are blizzard warnings galore all across the Denver area, towards Nebraska, into Kansas, into South Dakota. The caveat is this area of low pressure and this high are blocking this system from coming up to our neck of the woods over the course of tonight and into tomorrow. So we'll miss out on that big system, but again, some snow is expected overnight tonight. And as you can see here, by about 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock tonight, most of that snow beginning out towards the west, moderate at times perhaps towards Watford City, some light snow for our central friends, and most of this gets on out of here by 9 or 10 a.m. as we progress into tomorrow. And as far as how much to expect, a trace to a half an inch for our central locations, southwestern corner, much of the same. If you're near Watford City out towards Beach perhaps or Williston, you might get an inch or an inch and a half at best. Really wouldn't expect too much more than that from this system. And again, most of that heavy snow is staying well off towards our south and back towards the east. As far as temperatures for tomorrow are concerned, much chillier than today. No more 50s for right now. See more of the 20s towards the far north and near freezing for our friends down towards the south. So here's Williston's next 5. Tomorrow, high near 29. It's overall the coolest day of the next 5, as we're 20 degrees warmer by the time we get to Saturday of this weekend, and even warmer by Sunday and Monday as we progress into that next week. Dickinson's next few days, tomorrow a high near 30, overnight low again back to the teens for tomorrow, so a bit chillier as we progress into Tuesday night, but getting warmer, 30s, 40s, and yes, 50s as we approach the upcoming weekend. Here's Minot's next several days. Tomorrow, 28. It's the only day we have a high in the 20s. Of the next 7, 30s to follow for the rest of the week, and push in near 50 as you push forward the clocks as you transition into Sunday morning. And Bismarck's next several days, snow showers tomorrow morning. No real chance for precip beyond that for the next 6 days. And really, I wouldn't expect too much precip until we get to maybe the middle of March. But overall, trending warmer 57s for us Sunday and Monday of next week, Joel.
As people look at that and say, gee, Kenny, you're making me wear the winter coat for 3 days.
For 3 days. That's just, it's like there's been a bit of a transition over the last week or so. No more teens below 0 or 0 degrees. The cold now is like 20s and 30s, so a bit of a transition over the last week or two.
The cars and pickups are starting in the morning
So
like they're supposed to, which is nice. Kenny, thanks so much. And still to come on